What's up, my dudes? Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys have the most excellent day today. So I've been seeing this floating around on the internet last couple of days, a report by CBS Sacramento, where they've been saying that furries have been spotted in a local park and the local residents are not happy. And the report goes on to show this dude saying that he spotted furries in the park and they're covered in satanic symbols and that they're filming their TikToks because, ooh, TikTok. And the report goes on to show this picture of these two furries, one of which is a white skull dog with a pentacle on the back. And they're like, oh, considering the state of things these days, and I understand they're not breaking any laws, but oh, there's furries and they're satanic and they're filming their TikToks in our park. And then he even goes on to say that these TikToks being filmed in the park are of people harassing said furries. So it's like, bruh, if you didn't harass the furries, they wouldn't be filming TikToks of you harassing the furries. So maybe, don't harass the furries. And the report then goes on to say, hey, we've contacted the sheriff, and the sheriff says they haven't been having any issue. And I'd like to address that supposed satanic symbol on his back. Now, a lot of Americans get really bent out of shape when they see any sort of five-pointed star, and they equate it with Satanism. But having looked into it a little bit, I'm not an expert on this matter, but the satanic one, the pentagram, doesn't have the circle. If you have the circle around the pentagram, then it's a pentacle, and that's not a satanic symbol. That is, in fact, a Wiccan symbol. And if you actually do your research on this, it represents something entirely different. It's something to do with the earth and that kind of stuff, and energies and, Wiccan shit. And it literally takes 5 minutes of research going on Wikipedia and searching pentagram and pentacle to find the difference between the two. So it really grinds my gears to hear these people being like, oh, they're setting satanic symbols all over our parks, dear gods. It's Satanism, it's evil, oh my god, those evil furries. And at the end of the day, this furry doesn't even have a satanic symbol on them. It's a Wiccan symbol, two completely different things. And we don't even know if it's even on there for spiritual reasons. The fursuit owner may have just thought, hey, that's a cool design, kinda goes with the skull dog theme, let's throw it on there for some fun. But hey, that's never stopped concerned Americans from panicking, and these people are going full bore and there's been like, oh, Satanism in our parks. And then they're getting bent out of shape because these individuals are filming you harassing them. These dudes just be out here trying to have some fun in fursuit and you're giving them a hard time about it. And this is one of the reasons why this whole furry panic recently is so bad for the fandom, is because it's been in the media a lot recently and all the wingnuts are screaming about it and putting furries in a very bad light in the eyes of average people out there. And now average people are seeing furries and they're just equating it with all the bad stuff they've seen in the media. The locals have now been prejudiced against their very existence, and seeing them in a park just enjoying themselves is now a bad thing to the average American. And that one symbol on the back of the furry, now that's just playing into their hands because it's bringing back some old school 80s satanic panic. And that's just another arrow in the quiver of these, proper wingnuts who are like, oh, now they're satanic furries. And I guarantee over the next couple of weeks we're going to start seeing the same wingnuts who are screaming about, furries being so bad, being like, oh, all furries are now satanic. I guarantee we're going to see some people labeling us all as some sort of satanic cult now. And it's really pissing me off because it's like, whoa. And I don't blame the furries in question for just wanting to enjoy themselves. The people I blame for this are the ones who started it way back, 2022 or 23? When they're like, oh, there's cat litter in the schools because furries are identifying as cats. It's their fault that this is happening and now we're being prejudiced against because, hey, we just want to have a good time and some wingnut wanted some excuse to rant about people who are slightly different from them. And you know what, seeing this happening now, I'm legit just waiting for there to be some hate crime against some furries. Not just the usual name calling or gnarliness you see in forums, but actual hate crime as a result of this. And people thinking we're some sort of satanic cult. And while we're throwing around the blame game, I'm going to put part of it on CBS Sacramento for running this bloody news article. Because at the end of the day, it's a nothing sandwich. Again, it's just furries enjoying themselves and parents getting a little bit bent out of shape. Why is that worthy of going on national TV? Yeah, I really don't want it to come to that. I just want furries to enjoy themselves and have some fun. I'm going to throw the whole video in now, the whole clip, so you guys can watch it. because, I want to hear your thoughts on the matter. Drop in the comments below whether you think these furries were in the wrong for going to the park, or whether they're just trying to harmlessly enjoy themselves. And let me hear your thoughts on the fursona design as well. I mean, is this kind of poking the bear, so to speak, or is this just a harmless design?
Now to another story raising eyebrows. Tonight, parents are on alert in Antelope over a group of costumed characters spotted at a children's playground. Thanks for joining us here at 5:30. I'm Hunter Sowards.
And I'm Curtis Ming. Parents say the group is showing up to a park next to an elementary school. Your reporter Andrew Hobner has the furry fears and what the school district is saying about it.
It's a quiet afternoon in Antelope's Firestone Park, but Chris Williams says around the end of school is where the problems start.
I've given up everything I have to do. The principal never got back to me, and other parents.
This past week, costumed individuals known as furries have been arriving at the park next to Olive Grove Elementary School.
They're causing trouble, making their TikTok videos, filming their arguments with parents that don't want them here.
Chris Williams was concerned about the uncertainty of the specific identities of the individuals.
The satanic, the pentagrams, the fact that we don't know who they are.
A concern further amplified when he was shown a suggestive TikTok of one of the costumed personas.
One of the kids said, "Oh, furries are here. This is their TikTok."
Another parent who wished to not be on camera expressed worry over the individuals arriving during a time of day when the most young children were out at the park. The Dry Creek Elementary School District telling CBS 13 in a statement, quote, "We are aware of the costumed individuals commonly referred to as furries being spotted at parks near two of our schools," and adding, "The furries are not breaking any laws by being dressed up in a public park. These parks are not part of the school grounds." Thursday afternoon, one was spotted on campus and law enforcement was called. The individual left campus but could be seen on the other side of the park later that day. As Williams echoes the concern of other parents CBS 13 spoke with.
I understand there's technically not laws fully broken, but it's alarming. Seeing the video, knowing the state of things.
The Sheriff's Department says it has not received any calls.
So yeah, let me hear your thoughts on that. Also, if you enjoyed this video, as always, drop a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Consider joining my Patreon. You'll be seeing my patrons up on screen right now. They help support me make random videos like this. I'm covering a lot of news recently, and I do like to do other stuff, and you will be seeing other stuff on my channel. But I am going to try and report more on what's going on and what's affecting the fandom, because there's some gnarly stuff going on out there. Other than that, swing by my Discord, come hang out, share some memes, chill with the dudes. But most importantly, I hope you guys have a most excellent day today, an amazing weekend, and party on, dudes!